It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live from Pleasant Grove, Utah today. It is September 30th. We are almost done with the month of September, which is crazy. We're going into the last quarter of the year, which just seems wild. It seems like 2024 has just flown by. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you guys had a great weekend as well. For those who are over in the hurricane area, man, our thoughts and prayers are with you. I hope it didn't affect any of our soul family and that everybody can get back on their feet quickly. It's a wild time right now. The weather over there has just hammered that area, so I hope you guys are all doing well. It's just so tricky. Good news. If you didn't get the email or hear the news, our Cinemate 100 bags are back in stock, and we are shipping today and tomorrow to get you guys all caught up again. We've had a really good relationship with our bag printer over the past 12 years. This is super unusual that they weren't able to get it here on time. But we are getting that taken care of, and everybody's getting taken care of with those who have, as a sign of our just gratitude for your loyalty. We're putting 10 soul rewards in everybody's soul wallet for inconvenience for all those that had ordered the 100 count and been waiting for it. We're sorry. I mean, at least we had the 30 count still in stock so you guys could take care of that. But yeah, it's just a tricky thing. This time of year, the economy right now, everything's kind of a little monkeyed up right now. So we're just trying to make sure that we get everybody taken care of. As always, if you haven't already, please sign in. Let us know that you're watching. Tell us hello. Let us know what your weather's like, or where you're calling in from, or watching from. We just want to make sure that you guys are out there, that we see you, and that we can get you taken care of by putting your name in our bucket of fun to win one of these fantastic prizes today. And I'll tell you what, they're all the same. They'll give you a nice daily lift, I would say, which is my favorite way to start my day. As you can see, I'm super consistent with my Cinemate every single morning. It just makes the day better. And you get hydrated right out of the gate. You get your body full of the minerals and vitamins, and you just feel better. I just notice it when I don't take it, when I'm out traveling, or I just forget because I'm home. Work, I have a super consistent thing. Come in, get it first thing, and man, you can just tell a huge difference. It just totally wakes you up and gets you going. As always, we love to start our show with a little bit of a rock and roll, and just congratulate all you guys who are bringing more people into the soul family and changing lives that way. And we do it in our little segment we call rock and roll. And here we go. Starting at number 10, we have Maria de Jesus Gomez. We've got Chris Hedrick coming in at 9. Perla Uribe coming in at 8. At 7, we have Eduardo Lopez. At 6, we have Anita Carpenter. 5 is Jordana Espinosa. Rounding out our top 5, we got Eliza Endrick. At 3, we have Kathleen Patton. At 2, Kristen Brunius. And coming at number 1 is Lydia Ferrantino. Congratulations. Guys, it's so fun to see you guys continue to bring people on the Soul Family. This is one of my favorite things I do each week, is go through our enrollment list and just see who's enrolling people and who's coming in and what it looks like. It's kind of fun. We had our average order this last week was $196.43, which means you guys are giving them great packages that give them an opportunity to really change their lives. So we love it. Well done. Well done. As Lydia just said, everybody needs soul. I totally agree with that. We also had a great week for SN Sweeps, sweeping the world on social media. We had a fun little video we want to share with you from Nicole Patterson on Instagram. We'll go ahead and show that now. It says, why try natural products? And she's got the cold and flu versus Soul Clear SI, and boom, Soul Clear SI. It says, when it comes to keeping your immune system strong, many people turn to natural alternatives as an effective and gentle approach. These options are often easier on the body compared to synthetic products, making them a perfect choice for those looking to enhance their health in a more natural way. Here's why you might want to consider adding natural supplements to your routine, along with the top 5 benefits they offer. Number 1, fewer side effects. Number 2, they're nutrient rich. It supports overall health, boosts energy levels, has long-term benefits, right? And so what's your favorite natural remedy? And she goes on to explain some of those benefits as well, which is what we love to see. So it's super easy to share, guys. Let people know what you're up to, and they're going to want to be a part of it as well. So we'll talk more about that here in a minute. Testimonial. Man, we had a good one this week. We have a kind of a collection, a bank of all these testimonials that I look through and then decide which one to share. This one's kind of a fun one, and I really enjoy it. It says this: I started using Soul Naturals in January of 2020 with particular interest in Soul Vital and Avant Greens. I was able to lose 43 pounds in 2 years, slow and steady. Definitely has helped with gut health, and I'm very pleased with the products. How awesome is that? The thing I love about this is we're not saying that these products are just going to melt the weight off of you, but you would be amazed at what your body can do when we give it the nutrition that it needs, and just helps to balance the different stresses that are in it. Inflammation's a huge deal, and then the way our body manages stress is such a key to just keeping us healthy and strong. There are those that just pack on the weight when things get stressful, right? And with the Avant Greens being so nutritionally dense, I would guess that whoever sent this in also found they didn't have the cravings to snack and do the other things as well. And even if you just swap out your favorite soda for a Soul Vital, think of the difference in the amount of sugar that you're not taking in when you're not drinking that soda, right? And then again, the Avant Greens is so nutritionally dense, it just makes you feel satiated, helps you feel full, and just gives you your body that nutrition, so it's not just craving to eat everything in the fridge, right, or in the cupboard. And so we love this, man. 43 pounds in 2 years is unbelievable, and man, we love that, right? Definitely has helped with gut health, and I'm very pleased with the products. Keeps everybody going. Good stuff. Now, this week we wanted to focus on, as we talked about the keys to success, we've been talking about the last little while. This week, we wanted to focus on our trial box heroes. And our trial box heroes are those that have had an opportunity to share the trial box with others. We looked at the past month or so for those who have been sharing, and we wanted to recognize you now. This trial box is such a powerful thing. So we have the names going on the screen right now, had a great group. And you'll notice that a lot of these names you're seeing on the screen are the same names you're going to be seeing on our rock and roll, and also on our ranks moving up as well. These are those that are just, it's such an easy way to share this trial box. And as you know, when you share it and they do the 3-day reset and they get themselves in a great spot, they start getting the benefits very quickly. You benefit by making $10 in your Soul wallet immediately as soon as the purchase takes place. And then after they try it and they're like, man, that was great, give me some more. You get them on a great package, you get them moving forward. And you earn a Soul Quick on that as well, 35% on their first order, regardless of order size. And man, that just puts you in a great spot to move forward, right? And then they get on a nice package, they get it on a Soul subscription to make it the most cost effective as possible. And bada boom, bada bing, they're on their way to better health. It's so easy, so great. And it's just a great way to do that. All right, now today I wanted to talk a little bit about words. Over the past little while, we've been putting together our curriculum for our Soul Ignite, and we're so excited about it. We've got a great workbook that you'll be getting, and there's just so much information that we're excited to share with you. And as you put all this stuff together, you're putting up all this information, you're putting stories and quotes and all this great stuff together to actually work through an action plan that once we leave, we'll be able to know what we need to do for our next steps in order to move forward. It talks about a lot of our new tools and different things that we're coming out with. It's just going to be so awesome. But it's interesting because in a email I recently read by a guy who calls himself the Leadership Freak, he talks about how different words talk to different parts of our bodies. In particular, he differentiates between words that talk to our mind or our brain and words that talk to our heart. And it's interesting because as we've been sharing Soul over the past 12 years, sometimes we can get caught up in one over the other. And both can be important, and it depends on what you're trying to do. For instance, if we're talking about facts, right? Facts speak to what? Your heart or to your mind? Well, we would say that facts kind of speak to your mind, the logical side of us, right? We talk about high quality, or we talk about the nutrition of things. We talk about all sorts of different things about our products, and it speaks to the mind. It gives us a logical thing, and they start saying, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, that makes sense. The interesting thing about that, if we only go with facts though, it can help build credibility, but it doesn't build on that relationship. And that's really what we're focused on, right? A lot of people call this relationship marketing because we're building relationships as we help people with any aspect of their lives. And it's great. Facts are great. It starts us off with that credibility, but it doesn't build on that relationship. Let me give you an example on that. You can agree with people anywhere on certain part of politics. For instance, you could look at it and say, hey, the economy is terrible right now. Things are expensive. And people go, yep, you're right. And then does that mean that you guys agree on how to fix it? Does that mean you agree on whatever political party they're on? You know, all that stuff. Not necessarily, right? We can agree on things, but not still form that relationship and actually want to do something with that individual. And that's where the words talk to our brain. Now, we also have words that speak to our heart. Main three things that speak to our heart: beliefs, values, and dreams. Okay? Beliefs bind people together in ways that logic just can't. And a lot of times when you try to explain a belief, the logic really can't even filter into that a little bit, right? If you say I believe certain things, people will be like, well, prove it, right? And you're like, well, I'm not here to prove anything, right? It's just the way I believe, it's the way I live my life, and that's the way I go. So for instance, you can say, hey, I believe that eating whole plant-based nutrition is important, right? And they'll be like, oh, well, I got this study that shows this. And blah, 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 blah. Everybody has a study shown one way or another, right? But beliefs speak to the heart. And you say, that's just the way I live my life. That's the way I believe. That's the way I move, right? And people will get behind you on that. So they want to know why you're doing it, right? Values as well. Values help with a foundation of purpose, right? My value is to help others. That's what I want to do, right? And people can say, I'm in on that. I want to be a part of that as well. And off you go. Dreams. Shared aspirations can build trust. Hey, I have a dream to change the world with this. Do you want to be a part of this? Absolutely, I'm in. Here we go, right? All those types of words, beliefs, values, and dreams help speak to our heart and put us in a position where we can really connect with people and have a relationship with them. So remember, as we're talking to people, we want to make sure we're doing both, right? You can have the facts that speak to the logical side, build credibility, but man, let's bring a lot of heart into this as well. That's what we love about testimonials. When people say, hey, you know what, I tried this is what it does for me, and this is why I enjoy it. We're not talking about the nutritional profile of Cinnamate. We're talking about how it affects me and how I like it, right? And people will say, oh, I'm interested in that. Let's be a part of this as well. And then there may be some who say, well, why does it do that? Well, it does that because it's so packed with minerals and vitamins and amino acids. And, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That builds credibility, right? So that's a great thing. So we need to make sure as we're doing this, we're telling stories, and we're working on those testimonials as we share with people, and we're going to see great results because of that. Simon Sinek says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So share your why as you're talking with people. Give them that little glimpse into your values and your beliefs, and you're going to see some great things happen because of that. And it's so interesting because at the end of the day, when you're looking at what people are doing, you can be doing good things, but if you do good things for the wrong reasons, it still kind of feels slimy a little bit, right? I see this a lot on social media. You see those people that are doing things just for the clicks or the likes. Like they go and they give the $5 to the homeless guys. They're recording themselves and be like, oh, look how generous I am. Everybody's like, stop, you're just doing it. Would you do that if there was no camera on? And that's a great question to ask yourself, right? My football coach, he was really funny when I was playing football in high school. I had some guys on my team that were a little bit, they were a little adventurous with their law-abiding citizenship here in Utah. He used to joke that he would have to go get him out of jail on Friday afternoon, only if he promised to bring him back after the football game that night. And so he'd always say that integrity, his definition of integrity was doing what is right when only God is watching. Doing what is right when only God is watching. And I think that when we share that integrity of why we're doing things, why we're being a part of Soul, and why we're growing and building and doing all these things, helping others, man, we're going to see some great results from that. So continue to do that. Continue to share why you're doing this, your beliefs, your values, your dreams, and I think we're going to see some really great things that come from that, right? Rachel says, facts speak to the mind. How much the products help us feel better speak to the heart. There you go. Lady says, I dream of a generation with less illnesses because we teach children now to use Soul. Yes, I love it. Rachel says, also sharing how much doing this business can help others. Absolutely, right? Charlotte says, I'm trying to teach this to my sons right now. Absolutely, right? And Jenny says, people can see when you're real or not. Be authentic. And that's what we're looking for, right? Show your authentic self and you're going to see some great things. And it's tough in this world. There's a lot of inauthentic things going on. And as we continue to grow with AI and these deep fake and all this sort of stuff, it's hard to judge between truth and what's just out there as kind of smoke and mirrors. But when you lead with your heart and you're sharing words that lead to your heart, man, you're going to see some great things happen with that, right? And that's what we love to see. All right, guys, let's get you out of here. It's been such a fantastic Monday morning already. So excited for this week. Today, by the way, this is the last day we have, since it's September 30th, this is the last day we're doing the Give 25, Get 25. I think we got a graphic for that we wanted to show. So make sure you're out there sharing, and as the tagline says here, friends don't keep a good thing to themselves. It ends tonight. So if you've had an opportunity to use it, great. If you're waiting to share with somebody, make sure you share because that promo ends tonight. We've seen some great things come from it, so we love it. Okay, as we've done the last little while, we have done some great things. We have our SN sweeps. People who were in today on that. We've got our Soul Ignite. This is almost overflowing. Gosh, you guys, we're like 2 weeks away. I cannot wait to see you guys. And then we have those on live with us today. These are all the same thing, and you're going to love them. So let's get you guys out the door with some great stuff. We'll start with those who are on live, who are commenting on with us right now. Here we go. And we have Nicole O'Kelly. Nicole O'Kelly on live with us today. Good there. And we've got our SN sweeps. See who's feeling lucky here. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're not posting at least once a week, if not once a day on social media to let them know what you're doing and just hashtagging SN sweeps, it doesn't have to be like drinking Cinemate every time. You can just be talking about what drives you, some dreams, values, aspirations, whatever you got going on. And you're going to see some great results from that. People just want to get to know you better. So do that, hashtag SN sweeps. You're going to see some great things come of it. The winner of our SN sweeps sweepstakes this week is Savannah Young up in Idaho. Congratulations, Savannah. Super consistent, that Savannah. A lot of these names I see in here are some of my more consistent ones. And so be consistent. You got a chance to win, and you're going to see a lot of people that are going to be like, I've been watching you for a long time. You still doing that thing you've been talking about? Because, man, I'm really interested. It seems like you've been doing this for a while, and you're getting great results with it. And then all of a sudden, people are going to want to join you. All right, here we go. Last but not least, we've got those who have signed up to come to Ignite with us. And the winner of that one is Tamra Cole. Tamra Cole got you taken care of too, sis. Gosh, guys, it's so good to have you join me. Today's the last day of the month. If you've been waiting to reach out to somebody, reach out to them today. Why not? Why wait? Let's make sure we change lives, all right? And we got that Give 25, Get 25 promo ending today, so make sure you reach out. As always, guys, keep sharing soul. We sure love you, and we'll see you soon.